Welcome to the Comic Book Club, Jessica Jones. We're up to issue number 7,
Full
and
spoilers.
full spoilers.
Full spoilers.
All the way.
All the way from
Yeah.
episode 1 or issue 1.
Yeah, we'll probably talk on all of it. So, as always, I'm Corey.
Dirk.
Nate.
Dirk.
What's up?
So,
At Mosquatch. Twitter handle.
yeah. So yeah, Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones. Who wants to kick this bad boy off?
Let go of me, Jessica.
Man,
Yeah, Dirk,
Okay.
you suggested it. Why don't you kick it off?
Yeah.
So I really like the Jessica Jones book. I find it's probably the darkest product that Marvel has. I think it's the only one that they issue a disclaimer for.
The only
Right.
one I've seen.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know if the disclaimer is warranted, but good point.
Well,
It is the darkest
yeah.
of what they have. I still,
Right.
I read what's in these books,
Not
and I'm
compared
not
to-
afraid to let my kids read them.
Right. Well, comparatively to like Vertigo or something,
Sure.
no.
Yeah.
Or for that matter, Saga. But
Yeah.
no, it's clear that Bendis. It's his favorite thing. Like it shows through that. Like he wants to write that. I mean, it's his Twitter photo.
Sure.
Is Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
And I think he actually writes Luke and Jessica better than he does everybody else probably because it's his favorite. But
Right.
everybody, I went back and read New Avengers, and I read like Civil War 1 and 2, Secret Invasion, and now Secret Empire is coming out. It's a little one note, man. His dialogue tends to kind of run the same among everybody else that he writes. I don't know.
Does it? So
Yeah,
I
and
wouldn't know that, Corey. You've read Civil War, right?
Yeah, that was one of the first books that I read. Was the first Civil War. But,
He's got that conversational sort of dialogue that he says he got from Aaron Sorkin sort of characters talking back and forth, like interrupting each other, that kind of stuff. It just
Yeah.
doesn't hold up well, like for 20 odd issues, of a book. They start to just kind of seem the same.
That's funny. So I really like that, but haven't read any of those other books. So,
Yeah.
For me, like, there was the one scene, I forget who it was, and I forget which issue it is, but Luke Cage is sitting on a stoop and having a conversation with another character, and basically about Jessica,
Mm-hmm.
and their back and forth was great,
Misty.
I thought.
Yeah.
Misty,
Well, it
yeah,
depends.
Yeah, it was
I
Misty.
mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
That was one
I
of the
think
one of
with
the
them,
scenes that really blew me away because of that.
Yeah, I think with them, he does it well. It's just that if you get every character to sort of do that, and when he was doing Avengers, he was writing 7 to 10 characters all sort of doing that, so it got kind of overwhelming. But I think with Jessica Jones, he pays more attention, or he crafts it better. It seems like to me.
Sure.
yeah.
But he's also the architect of all the big storylines that happened in the last 10 years in Marvel. I mean, Civil War is him.
Right.
And the fact that he has two series called Civil War, and then he's got Secret Invasion and now Secret Empire coming up.
Right.
I don't know. It
Yeah.
just seems like he's kind of short on ideas, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
I'm with
reusing
you.
the same title.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know if titles are titles even chosen by the author. Is
No,
something that
that's a good
gets
point.
pushed
It
down?
might be Joe
you know?
Quesada that's doing that.
Yeah, it's possible. I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Back to the storyline.
yeah,
Sorry.
totally. No, your point is probably valid. I just haven't read any of those other books. I
Yeah.
have an opinion on it, and I really liked it. What your complaint was, being samey across everything, I really liked in Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to. So let me do my little bit of griping here. to begin with, and then we'll dive into. This is a show about issue number 7, and we haven't even touched it yet, and I'm not going to touch it right now. You recommended Jessica Jones to us. You were probably at like issue 4 or 5 when that happened. And I gotta say, this first story arc of this story was great. The whole thing, and again, full spoilers, but you know, her keeping the secret from Luke.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because it was that important, sort of thing, and then him being able to forgive her, even though he said he wouldn't. And you could put yourself in his shoes and say, you know, he made that choice where, like, if she brings the baby to me first, then it's cool. But if she doesn't, if I find it first, then I'm past that. And ultimately, once he learned the truth, it seems like he was cool with it, regardless. Anyways, super, super good storyline. I'm a little bit upset that both Marvel and DC do this thing where the arc has to be 6 issues. Like, I feel like that arc could have been 18, 24, whatever.
Yeah.
There's so much that you could have done with that story that happened in those first 6 issues that just, you know, we get to issue 7 and new arc, just like every single thing that Marvel does. That just, it upsets me when I'm in the middle of something like Y the Last Man right now. It's the opposite of that. And awesome.
Beautiful.
The story's so hardcore, so deep.
And I think Brian K. Vaughan actually said that's the reason why he did create our own stuff and original characters. He didn't want those boundaries that the big companies place on you. And I think that's why people flock to Image, to be honest. But
so anyways, that was my gripe about it. Because I liked it so much, I was upset that it was that short. So that's a compliment, to be honest.
Yeah. Although I think he made this whole big deal about how, you know, if he got to the baby first, that he would never forgive her, and then like the moment she came up to the door, it seemed like he forgave her. That was. I thought he should have been a little more hostile or something.
Yes. Also, piggybacking on that, I felt like it was a little bit of a cop-out that she went to prison for this whole like undercover operation, and they basically tidied it up in an issue? You know, the whole last 3 years or 4 years, it's all this like backlog, and within 6 issues, we get like a resolution and no carryover.
Yeah, that was my point. I wish that story was even.
They could have drawn that out a long time, right?
Yes, right.
Definitely.
Right. So now to issue 7.
Yeah.
Since this is a show about issue 7, you know, that has been cleared up, and at this point, you know, it seems like there's this combination now of the story is her and Luke and their relationship and the baby. What's going to happen with this baby? You know, she's trying to get back to work, sort of thing, and then, you know, at the end of it, what happened? There was some kind of the girl that was stabbed. What happened with it? Someone murdered her. Like, she acts like she's a ghost or something as she walks into Jessica's office, and that's how the issue ends.
Oh.
You know, so we'll see the start of the new arc or whatnot, you know.
Right.
It seemed like most of the issue was, again, her and Luke kind of being cool with each other.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah.
I will say this, I dig that sort of like gritty art style.
I love
That's another aspect that's different than other Marvel books.
Definitely.
It's done more like a Vertigo book than it is a Marvel book.
Yeah.
I you know, it'll be interesting to see, especially with Marvel not doing any big, like huge storylines that's going to affect everything else. I don't know what they're going to do now. Are they going to split it into those little tiny arcs, like you said, the 6 issues, and just rotate, or is it going to be longer ones that... I don't know.
Yeah, it would be cool if they did go to give each of their authors longer runs because of not having to be tied into the crossover that happens every 6 months or whatever.
Right.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Yeah, episode 7 was Maria Hill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't really know what's happening. That was it. What happened? Do you know, Dirk? What happened with Maria Hill? Why is she not
out
with S.H.I.E.L.D. anymore?
She's not with S.H.I.E.L.D. anymore?
They said Carter, Agent 23's leading, is in Maria Hill's spot, it seems like.
Is it connected to that new Weapon X series that's coming out?
I'm not sure. I know you've been reading more recently than me, so
this issue starts with her sniping that dude at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then ends, he kind of comes at her, and then it ends with her talking to Jessica Jones on the couch saying, "I was murdered tonight. I need you to run this."
What is that? I mean, is that some kind of...
someone murdered her LMD. That's what she was.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know if that's going to be connected to Secret Empire, or if it's separate.
Yeah. We'll have to figure out what's up with Maria Hill.
I would imagine since Bendis is writing that series and he's, directing the big storyline, it'll probably be connected in some aspect.
Probably.
But yeah, I agree with Nate. I think Marvel needs to open the floodgates a little bit and let their characters breathe, man. Don't confine them within these little,
Yeah, for sure.
These little 6-issue arcs.
Totally.
DC does the same thing.
They do.
But I am interested. I just got Tom King's run on Batman, so curious about that. Heard good things.
What issues is it?
Well, it's ongoing. I think he's up through 19. He started
which
at
one
Rebirth.
did he start? Oh, he started with number 1?
Yeah. He took over from Scott Snyder.
Yeah, I'm through...
Oh, yeah.
He did that amazing Vision book. I don't know if you guys have read that.
Oh, he wrote Vision?
Yeah, Tom King did
Vision,
yeah.
Yeah, I loved Batman and I loved Vision too. I kind of fell behind on Vision, but but I loved what I read for sure.
Yeah, that Vision title was so different than anything that Marvel's done. It was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. So
I've been wanting to read it from... Everybody's been talking about it forever. I haven't checked it out yet.
Oh man, I think there's a collected volume. Just pick that one up because I think his arc his run ends at 12. He did 1 through 12.
Our friend Zach always had me intrigued because of sweater vision is what he calls them.
Yeah.
Whenever he wears a V-neck sweater, he was so stoked that was. You would see a superhero just chilling at home.
Oh man.
Yeah,
that Vision series is right up there with Jessica Jones in terms of darkness. I mean, it's really messed up.
Yeah, totally.
All right, so what do we do for our next comic book club? I'm thinking the X-Men stuff. If you want to get through the Inhumans versus X-Men, Dirk.
Yeah, I've got it. I'll check it out.
I'm halfway through it now.
Is it a 6 issue arc?
No, it's friggin' but
it's a crossover.
Right. Are we gonna do the whole thing?
I mean, it's up to you.
You guys
can
doing the whole
thing? Read the main ones if you want, but I'm reading every one on the checklist.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I skipped a few, but I'm through the.
I'll put my Batman one off and.
Okay, we'll do Batman next. I'm down with Batman too, for sure.
Yeah, and I think Tom King doing it is nice. To speak one more thing on the Batman thing, I think I mentioned to you guys there's going to be a whole Joker versus Riddler storyline,
right?
Which looks amazing. Right. I mean, the art for it.
Is that a separate book?
I think it's going to be in the Batman series.
Okay, cool.
It's called, I think, War of Jokes and Riddles.
Okay.
And it's Batman trying to deal with the effects of basically they just rip Gotham apart fighting each other.
Nice.
Yeah,
that sounds sweet.
That's what Suicide Squad should have been.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks for watching, everybody.
All right.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Yeah. Thanks.